I'm navigating Jared Poland, FronosPhoto.com, and I'm here with the airport navigator from ThinkTank Photo. And we know that I have a lot of ThinkTank bags, and the first time I encountered this bag was in Germany at Photokina, and I was really excited about it. I thought that this could be the bag that I take with me and I shoot out in the pit. I take it in the pit, I set it up, I use it to basically be my shoulder bag, and it's a rolling bag, and it has my laptop. Then I got it in the mail, and I was like, I don't know, it's a little big. Will this work for me as a shoot out of bag? And so I wasn't sure. But then I loaded it up, and I took it around with me for the day, and I was like, oh, this is a really cool roller. But let's go through the bag before I give you my final opinion and tell you all about it. So it is a rolling bag. It is small. It is meant to fit up to 2 pro bodies, 3 to 6 lenses, and a few other accessories. And I can say from loading it up, it fits about the same thing as my retrospective 30, just without the laptop and the iPad. So there's always a trade-off with bags. Remember, there isn't one bag to rule them all. You know, it's not like Lord of the Rings where there's one ring to rule them all. There's not one bag to do it. So let's take a look inside. You know, I was able to get my D4 with the 24 to 70 on it, the 14 to 24, and the 70 to 200 2.8 VR2. So basically I have the Hebrew Trinity in there with one of the ThinkTank bags for this is a lightning fast, which I keep some of my microphones in. And then at the bottom, in the front here, the pouch opens up like this. I've got my 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is going to take up to a 15.4-inch laptop. And I have my iPad right here. So traveling with this is kind of like a mobile office. It's kept in by these latches right here, which for now I'm going to keep closed. I have extra room at the bottom of the bag where I keep my 16mm fisheye, or you could keep some extra stuff. I have my the charger, the laptop charger, and you know, up here you have a little pouch. So the one thing, well, I'll just open it up the other way. Basically you can shoot from the top. You can load top down just like this, or you can lay it down flat, has a handle on the bottom, which is good for when you're flying. You can open it up like this. There's these latches right here, which I'm not a big fan of. You can open the latches, but it's harder to put it back together. And then you have the inside of the bag, so you can get into it like this. So, like I said, it doesn't have as much, well, it's basically the same amount of room as the retrospective 30, except that you can have a laptop and an iPad, which is really cool. I have to say that this thing rolled around really easy. It was one of the best bags I've ever rolled around from ThinkTank. It didn't even feel like it was there when I was rolling it around. It was behind me, and I'm just walking, and on smooth pavement, it was perfectly fine. So traveling, this is very good for, you know, it would work very well for that. Let's look through the bag. You know, you've got this. Everybody likes the telescoping handle. That's good. You have a shoulder strap in case you need to ever grab your bag and go. Now, it's a little heavy, and I wouldn't recommend throwing this over your shoulder, so it doesn't make this a shoulder bag. The retrospective 30 is a shoulder bag. It's better for carrying this amount of gear. It just is lighter, plus it doesn't have the laptop, which is a trade-off. But one thing I don't like is the fact that I can't, like, if I take this off, where am I gonna put it? You know, I don't wanna put it in the bag because it's gonna take up room, but also if I let it roll, you know, hang down in front of me, I'm gonna roll over it, or it's gonna be dragging on the ground the whole time. So this is one thing they have to figure out what to do with. An outside pouch. Something else I don't like about it is that on the retrospective 30 and a lot of other ThinkTank bags, you can put things on the outside. There's loops for it. Even if there was like a loop in the back or a loop on the side, just somewhere for me to put this on the outside so it's not taking up extra space on the inside. So there's not a lot of space in this bag to store extra things like your memory card pouch, your, you know, things like that. There's not a lot of extra space for cables and all that. You just have to slide them in the pouches where you have it. Just up here, you put you could put anything up here, your memory cards if you wanted, or just business cards. So this is one thing that they showed when we were in Germany. You could prop the bag open like this and shoot out of it. You know, that's one way to do it. So let me just explain to you what I think about who this bag is for. Now, this is 250 bucks, $249.99. Alan's Camera has these. Who's it for? Well, if you're traveling around from the office, house to the office, house to the studio, this is a good bag to do that. You have your laptop, you have your extra hard drives, you have your iPad. It's a very good bag for wheeling into the office, wheeling into the studio, but I don't see it as a major wedding bag. I thought it could be a great wedding bag. Now, it can for the party side of it, because you roll the bag in, you open up the top, you open it up, you can shoot out of it, but you have to go back and grab the lenses, because you're not going to throw this over your shoulder and try to shoot out of it like you would with a shoulder bag. So there's always a trade-off. So in the studio, this is a great bag because you can take what you need with you and you can go. If you're traveling and you don't take, see, for me, when I'm traveling, I have an airport security because I have my clothes and I have my camera gear in it. And I have a backpack which has my laptop and doubles as the bag that I shoot out of on location if I'm just taking 2 bags and traveling on a plane. This will fit in the overhead, but this will not fit underneath a seat. So if you have your airport security and this, you're rolling 2 bags. And it's just, I think it's overkill. What I would love to see is a redone airport security with the function of a laptop compartment and iPad compartment on the outside. I think a new bag like that would be a very good option, but you know, the more I rolled this bag around, the more I liked it for just traveling from point A to point B, and then at a studio situation, shooting out of it where you don't have to move around too fast. I would not use this in a pit at a concert. It's too big. I can't grab and go. I got to grab and go quickly when the security guards are chomping at the bit to kick you out after a couple songs. And really, it's not meant for quick shooting. It's meant for taking your bags around, taking your camera gear around with your laptop, everything you really need to do a mobile photo shoot. It's perfect for that. But it's not really a shoulder bag for shooting out of, which is what I really thought it could be. Not a shoulder bag, but more of a bag that I could roll with me and take it. But if you need to grab and go, you need to zipper it back up, you need to lower the handle, you need to grab the shoulder strap. It's very heavy to try to carry this. It's awkward to have this on your shoulder. Not something I would totally recommend at all. Again, a ThinkTank bag is made really well. We didn't smell it yet. What's it smell? It smells like Wagamama in Heathrow Airport. I like that place. That place is good. It's not a bag to grab and go, but it is a bag that if you don't really need to shoot out of real quick, you can roll it with you. If you're going on vacation and you check your clothes underneath and you roll this on board, perfect for that. Perfect for getting from point A to point B. And then if you're not moving around shooting in the studio or on location, it's good for getting your gear there and for working out of. But for weddings, for fast movement stuff where you need to get going quickly, it's not really going to be good for that. You'll still need to switch into another bag when you get to your location to do something like that. So I know I talked a lot, but I wanted to give you as much detail as possible about this bag. And that's the Airport Navigator from ThinkTank Photo, 250 bucks. It's a very good bag if you have a need for it. I love that I get the Hebrew Trinity. I love that I get my laptop. For a day bag, for going out, for traveling, where you're not taking your airport security and you have another bag to shoot out of when you get on location, it's a really, really good option. So some changes I'd like to make, I talked about. I'll send them into ThinkTank. We'll see what they say. And there you have it. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. Are you subscribed yet on the YouTube channel? Well, click this subscribe button right here. Also click this box if you want to be emailed every time I upload a new video so you can get the latest video uploads as they happen. And also, if you haven't signed up for the free user's guide, sign up right here. Put your name, email address in here, hit send it. You will get a free ebook sent to your email, as well as a link to a 60-minute long video on flash photography in the studio that Adam and I created. So please do that, and we'll see you.